Well, I guess this is the end of Mortal Kombat 1 because they're not going to make any more combat packs. Man, this sucks. R.I.P. Mortal Kombat 1. But today, we are going to talk about which guest characters that I think would make a great fit for the next Mortal Kombat game. And I know some of them might not happen, and some of them might happen. So, without further ado, let's get started. So the first one is... Oh, I almost forgot to mention. So the ones that are already in the Mortal Kombat game won't be mentioned. I'm sorry, they're not going to be mentioned. Not even Kratos. Well, even though that would be cool, but I'm sorry, he's not going to get mentioned. Deathstroke. Yeah, I think he will make a cool guest character for the next Mortal Kombat game. And I know that he was in Mortal Kombat vs. DC, even though I used to play that when I was little. They should put him in that. And his... Yeah, I remember that his fatality when he puts the sword in the character's heart and then you shoot. I think that fatality would become brutality. And I think the actor who should play this for the game is Will Arnett. Or to be honest, I don't know about Will Arnett. So I don't know if he's going to voice because Will Arnett is a comedic actor. And I don't know if they want him to voice in the game. If you think that's a bad idea, I think the one in the original Teen Titans Go show would be better. Or I don't know, or any voice actor who plays Deathstroke. Yeah, if you have any ideas, make sure you comment to help me out. Yeah, so yeah, Deathstroke would be good. And there's that character that my friend Kopai mentions. Yeah, and it's from her favorite TV show, Dexter Morgan, aka the Bay Harbor Butcher. And I know he's just a guy with a knife, so is Ghostface. He's just a guy with a knife. So if Ghostface can be in Mortal Kombat, so can Dexter. Even though I am happy that Ghostface is in Mortal Kombat. Shout out to my friend Kopai. And Kopai, thank you for recommending the show to me. And if you never watched Dexter, you should definitely watch it. Okay, so the next one is Jinx from Arcane. And I know that Arcane is TV-14 and not TVMA. But Jinx would still fit because if you search in Google, it says that she is a brutal character, so I guess she would fit, even though some people want her in Injustice. Yeah, so I think Jinx and Injustice and Mortal Kombat would be cool, so why not she be in both? But right now we're talking about Mortal Kombat, so she'll be really cool guest character. And even though they never add a girl guest character, yeah, they should definitely add her. And she wouldn't be a first cartoon character in Mortal Kombat. Okay, so the next one is Doomslayer. Doomslayer is one of the most requested guest character. After the release of Spawn, people has been wanting Doomslayer. And yeah, because before that, I keep looking at people saying, oh, they should put Doomslayer in Mortal Kombat. Oh, he fits perfectly. And then when I played the game, they were not lying. So, shout out of you wanting Doomslayer in Mortal Kombat. So, I guess I'm one of you now. Now I want Doomslayer in Mortal Kombat. And his fatality would be of him shooting you with a barrel shotgun, and then breaks your arm and leg, and then Doomslayer jumps and then blasts you with the BFG laser gun thing. Yeah, I seen that and the stop motion video before of the fan-made fatality for Doomslayer. Yeah, so shout out to that person that made that fan-made fatality. We got Springtrap. And yes, I know that he was in Dead by Daylight. And it kind of looks cool though. And imagine if one of his fatalities, would be one of the finishers from Dead by Daylight. And I know he only kills kids, but in Dead by Daylight, he kills adults. So he would work because he starts killing adults in Dead by Daylight. And if I pick of which voice actor to voice Springtrap, maybe the one from the FNAF games or the one in Dead by Daylight. And I don't know, is that the same actor? I don't know. Comment down below if you think it's the same actor. Okay, moving on from Springtrap 2, we got Shredder. Yes, Shredder should be in Mortal Kombat. Look. At this picture, he kind of looks like a Mortal Kombat character. Like TMNT, they look like DC characters, even though I know that Shredder is not really a Mortal Kombat character. And I know that the Ninja Turtles are not really DC characters, even though the Ninja Turtles appear in Injustice 2. And I know which voice actor would voice Shredder. I think the one from the 2012 Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles show. And that is Kevin Michael Richardson. I think I pronounced his name right. Yeah, I think I pronounced his name right. So, if the Ninja Turtles can be on Injustice, so can Shredder in Mortal Kombat. And I know some of you want him in Injustice, but for me, I think he will fit better in Mortal Kombat because he is violent. Before you say, oh, Shredder's not even violent in the show. Well, in the comics, he is violent and he kills people in comics, not the cartoons. Even though that I never read the comics one, but I do heard of that. Okay, I guess we're done talking about Shredder. So the next one is Trevor Phillips from GTA 5. And I know that GTA 6 is coming next year. But still, yeah, Trevor Phillips should be in Mortal Kombat. I think Trevor's fatality would be the sniper one, or something like that, or I don't know. And I know that Kopai and Theme Park Maddie doesn't like the game GTA 5. And if you're watching this, Maddie or Kopai, I am so sorry for mentioning a GTA 5 character on the list. Okay, so the next one is Michael Myers. And I know that he might be a little bit similar to Jason, but I think his fatality would be the hot bathtub fatality. You know, from that scene in original Halloween 2. And if I pick of which Michael Myers would be based off, I'll say the 2018 one. And we already got a slasher characters like Freddy Krueger, Jason Voorhees, Leatherface, and Ghostface. If those slashers can appear in Mortal Kombat, so can Michael Myers. Okay, so that's the boogeyman, aka Michael Myers. The next one is Baba Yaga, aka John Wick. And before you say, what does Baba Yaga means? It means boogeyman. And not gonna lie, John Wick and Michael Myers in the same Mortal Kombat game, not gonna lie, that sounds really cool. Two boogeymans in one game? That sounds really cool. And he was almost in Mortal Kombat 1. But it didn't work out. Man, that would have been so cool. Yeah, because in Combat Pack 2 of Mortal Kombat 1, we got Ghostface, T-1000, and Conan the Barbarian. And if I have to replace one of them, I'll say Conan the Barbarian. And I know that Conan's not really a bad guest character. Even though that they already add Arnold Schwarzenegger character in Mortal Kombat. And after all, I never watched Conan the Barbarian. I never heard about it. Until Mortal Kombat introduced me to Conan the Barbarian. Okay, and now there's my 3 dream guest characters that I would love to see appear in the next Mortal Kombat game. Okay, so my number 3 dream guest character is Rick Sanchez from Rick and Morty. And I almost forgot to mention earlier, when I say that Jinx is not going to be a first cartoon guest character, I'll tell you who was the first cartoon guest character in Mortal Kombat. It was Spawn. And before you say, how is Spawn a cartoon character? Well, Keith David voiced him in the HBO Spawn show. And I know that some of you consider him as a comic book character. And for me, I guess I consider him as a both comic and cartoon character. And same thing for Omni-Man. His fatality would be the one from Season 3, Episode 4. And if you say which one, it will be the one that killed fans. Yes, so like I said, the first cartoon character was Spawn, second Omni-Man. So I guess Rick could be a third cartoon character in Mortal Kombat. Okay, so that's Rick. My number 2 dream guest character is Deadpool. And I know he's a Marvel character, and I know that Mortal Kombat will never add a Marvel character. But if they do add a Marvel character, it will be Deadpool. And the actor who should voice Deadpool for Mortal Kombat, Ryan Reynolds, should reprise the role as Deadpool for Mortal Kombat. Yeah, that would be so awesome. And he is the most wanted and requested guest character. Yeah, a lot of people has been asking Deadpool. Deadpool would fit perfectly in Mortal Kombat. And I think his fatality would be of him slicing a character's off. Just like he did with that guy in the first movie. And I bet him and Johnny Cage would get along. Because both of them are funny guys. My number 1 dream guest character is Ellie from The Last of Us. And I know that she might be a little bit similar to Rambo. And she would also be similar to Jason. If you say how would be similar to Jason Voorhees and Rambo, well, it's because that Rambo has a bow and arrow, and so does Ellie. And Ellie also have a machete, And do you know who else has a machete? Jason Voorhees. And I'm surprised that Mortal Kombat never had a girl guest character. And if they ever do girl guest character, it would be her, Ellie. And she would be a PlayStation exclusive and PC exclusive. Just like they did on Kratos on the 2011 Mortal Kombat game, because Kratos was only available on PlayStation. But hey, good thing that I have a PlayStation, and her fatality would be of her slicing a character head off with a machete, just like on the Secret Takedown. And I know some of you want Joel or Abby in Mortal Kombat, but for me, I think Ellie is a better choice. Yeah, she fits perfectly in Mortal Kombat. And to be honest, I think Theme Park Maddie's daughter, aka Kopai, looks like Ellie. And I think Kopai is more Ellie than Bella Ramsey. But I don't really hate Bella Ramsey. And Theme Park Maddie and Kopai, if you never seen Last of Us TV show or played the games, you should definitely play the games or watch the TV show. I recommend it. And they had The Last of Us and Horror Nights 2 years ago. Okay, so anyway, the guest characters that I would main if they were in Mortal Kombat. So the ones I would main is Rick, Deadpool, and Ellie. Those are the 3 guest characters that I will actually main. So, and this is my first time making a MK, aka Mortal Kombat video. So guys, on my YouTube channel, I'm not just gonna make Halloween Horror Nights videos. I will also make Mortal Kombat videos, like a guest characters or anything. Not just Halloween Horror Nights. But I will also do Universal Studios sometime. Maybe like a ranking Universal Studios rides. Okay, so that's it. So if you enjoyed the video, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And thanks for watching this video. Comment down below of who would you main from my ideas, and what guest characters do you want to see in the next Mortal Kombat game.